Hear ye to the chicken tenders. You are now rocking with the finest, the most luxurious, the most notorious, the most scrumptious haters you ever seen. And as you see, we on the vibes today. You know what I'm saying? It's a no guided summer, you feel me? It is what it is. You know, you got it. This is the toxic masculinity double dragons right here. Shout out to all the listeners on motherfucking Anchor, Spotify, Tidal, Apple, Google, you know what I mean? Fuck with y'all, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all leave a comment, make sure y'all sharing, make sure y'all caring, not the red herring. And we're gonna get into these introductions.
The red herring. Be the red herring.
Palm, what's good, man?
Ain't shit, man. Yo, what's good? It's your boy Palm. Today I am sober Palm, because last night I was drunk Palm. Shit was crazy. A nigga was fucking drunk. Good night, though. It was a good night. Great night. Shout out to Gio and the Treehouse niggas and shit.
Facts. Shout out to Gio and the Treehouse.
Shit was lit.
Party was litty. Today I'm gonna be tuned on the microphone, because niggas hate that shit.
ASMR.
Niggas eating chicken tenders, you feel me? Chicken tenders for the winners. Not a
feel
chicken
it.
dinner, not a chicken center.
And now it's your boy Colson. I'm gonna be my son's roll of dice right now. Niggas doing it very intensely. Hopefully he win. Hopefully he hit niggas the head crack. I believe in him. But yeah, let's get into the weekly wrap up. We was just talking about the party that happened last night, the vibes. My man's Gio. Do a nice little barbecue. It wasn't even little. I can't even call that little because it was
Nah, it wasn't
packed.
little.
That was
Shit was a scene.
That was a major barbecue. That shit that is like that every year. It's crazy.
That shit was lit. Too many people were pouring alcohol into my cup. It already had alcohol in it. That's why
The shit was so lit. They
very
fake shut it down so some niggas could leave.
Yeah.
And then got the party like right back rolling.
It was crazy.
I left.
Yeah.
I left though.
I also left shortly after it got right back rolling. It was just too much for me.
I was too fucked
I was
up.
there, y'all didn't see me because I was just in my own little vibe, you feel me? I saw drunk Colton, you know.
He did.
I didn't even see Palm, you feel me?
I honestly, there was so many people there that I did know. It was like hard to see all of them.
It was, yeah. I
see mad
seen
high school homies.
That area
junior high
of people
homies.
that I was chilling with, and then after that, I was out of there.
Yeah,
But it was lit. It was
it
mad.
was that a good time, good experience. No violence.
What else happened this week? Oh, you guys was talking about it in the chat. It seems like trauma porn is working somehow. I don't know, man. What's
Trauma
going on?
porn, man. Trauma porn. Going to work. Linda Farnstein, Fairstein, fuckface, whatever.
Elizabeth Lederer, you next,
She
bitch.
lost a book publishing deal that she had, a long-standing publishing deal she
fuck
had.
your
They
publishing
dropped
deal,
that
feel me?
bitch
Fuck your
like a
book.
bad habit because
She's a fuck
She's a
boy.
bad habit.
She's
we
a
don't need
fuck boy.
bad
people
person.
like her.
If y'all don't know what the context of the conversation is, if you see when you see us, you know what I'm saying? We'll get into the trauma porn conversation for the main topic, but
That's a fact.
we'll get into it. Don't worry.
Yeah, but she's done. She's done. She's on a roller coaster, and she's not on the incline.
She's not, yeah. And also, we played it in the intro. The toxic masculinity is back. Future dropped his shit, and
Future
Drake
dropped a
and Chris Brown.
masterful piece of.
He was singing on that motherfucker.
He was very
He's
emotional.
dead ass the king of R&B right now.
Right now.
You R&B niggas got to get your shit together.
I feel like Chris Brown, Drake, and Future gonna make a super group and be the saddest niggas in the decade.
Sad boys.
I like that. I
They
like
should start
that.
a super
I like
group.
that. I like that.
Like
I like that.
Tyrese, Genuine, and Tank.
I like that type of sadness. I like that type of
FDC,
sadness.
nigga.
FDC. Oh, did we just do something?
FDCB.
Oh,
FDCB. That would be fire. Oh, we just figured it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, No Guidance actually punched me in the mouth. Why? Because of that. Hold on. But that shit punched me in the mouth because I heard the clip on Twitter and I was like, oh, okay, Chris Brown and Drake. This is gonna be a good song. And then I heard the whole shit from Chris Brown to Wild So Crazy in the beginning, and then for Drake to really wild so crazy at the end. I was just like, oh, they might have a formula for some type of collabo project
because
the chemistry
looking
is
crazy.
It was crazy, Drake. When I heard the whole shit, I was like, oh nah, why they let these niggas get cool?
Yeah.
This is ugly.
Yeah.
This could get ugly.
They caught me off rip. I was like, oh. Yeah. I like this.
You're not gonna hear nobody complain about Drake lyrics on CB tracks.
Listen, man, I'm not too much a fan of rapping Drake. Y'all already know. I give rapping Drake the hell. R&B Drake though, it's my nigga right there.
That nigga, alright.
That's
what about
my nigga
rapping
right there.
R&B Drake?
I don't know. It's like it's cool. Actually, it's good money if the song is more geared to R&B. When he does it and it's
because he
That's what he did.
He did some rap.
Maybe he was singing more.
He was singing
way more.
But that's what I mean when it's geared to R&B. But when he do the rap and singing and it's more on the trap joint, I don't really like it.
I feel like
You get what I'm saying? It's different. It's different Drakes. Niggas don't know.
There are different tiers of Drakes.
Nigga, there's British Drake, there's Jamaican Drake,
Tings Drake,
there's Tings Dem Drake.
Yeah, Tings Dem Drake.
There's Wagwan Drake.
Wagwan Drake. I'm a fan of Tings Dem Wagwan.
There's Atlanta Drake,
there's Atlanta Drake, there's Memphis Drake.
There's Houston Drake. I'm a fan of Houston
Drake.
I'm a fan
of
of
Calabasas Drake.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
Calabasas Drake is cool.
There's a New York Drake too.
I was just about to say. There's I'm in Times Square in the Mondrian Drake. I think it really is multifaceted.
Yeah.
I think
he is the many-faced guy.
You know who's become multifaceted recently? Future. I was about to talk about his project.
Future he's
been like
this album is classified as R&B soul.
Yeah,
as it should be.
Shotgun is very good.
Shotgun, amazing song. Xanax, Damage is very likely one of the greatest sad songs I've ever heard in my life.
It needs to be long.
I've never been so happy listening to someone's depression and pain so much. But it is so amazing. Song is too short.
Government Official is the toxic masculinity that we needed. He threw it in the middle of the project after singing and begging so much. And Please Me is a song that all the women, that's what they've been talking about.
You think Khaled's gonna hate on Future?
I don't know.
Because I think Future's gonna do good numbers.
I listened to. I didn't like it. Yeah, I know I'm not a big fan of the Future like that, so I wasn't really fucking with it. But I listened to it. I got through the whole thing. That's how I know it wasn't. Bad.
That means it was good in Trey standards.
Yeah, I listened to the whole thing. I think
R&B Future is like a way more like universally liked. Future than Trap Future.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Trap Future is.
You know what it was though? He was. I don't know, man. It was. I love the early Future, and then it just became like. And then just like, all right.
And it became like a commodity.
Yeah.
Young Thug came out.
Yeah. And then he kind of revolutionized that trap sound. And I was like, first I wasn't fucking with Thug either. I was like, no. And then Lifestyle came out.
I said, blood and cigarettes and red.
I was like,
that nigga be wildin'.
Oh.
He be doing
I get it now.
Mad new shit.
I get it now.
He's basically one of those artists that's like kind of trying.
Did y'all hear Chris' new joint?
Niggas say he supplied the cigarettes and bread.
Chris Brown?
Big Crit.
No, I didn't listen. I know Crit actually.
Have you ever listened to Big Crit?
I can't front. Crit actually, recently I've been listening to like a lot of random playlists and I feel like I've heard a bunch of random Big Crit songs and I'm just like, oh,
you know what you're gonna like?
Changed.
You know what joint gonna change your life? Go home and listen to Return to Forever.
Return to Forever. Okay. No, Big Crit's project.
Yes,
I've listened to that.
That shit was amazing, but since then he hasn't caught my attention.
Oh shit! You heard his new shit or no?
No, I didn't.
I didn't listen to his new shit.
Let's see what it sounds
like. Speaking of new shit, let's
the haters.
Let's address the hater.
Hater of the week.
The hater.
He's hater of the week. DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled, man.
Oh yeah.
Did you see the video that?
Because he makes albums, that you hear when you're driving on the street and you hear another car playing it.
Great hair, energy.
He makes albums, that
energy is my shit. Play that.
He makes albums.
Energy is
that you hear in the barbershop.
You hear it in the barbershop.
And you're playing it.
And you playing it.
And you hear it.
Because that's good
And
music.
I make albums, you know, that you hear and people talk about it, and then I hear it on your iPod, in your earphones. Oh my God.
It's like, okay, sooner or later, the manipulating the algorithm is not going to work every time, bro.
Exactly.
It's not going to work every time,
Like,
bro.
it's just
not
not
how life goes.
just throwing a bunch of random people that are mad popular in the moment on beats is not going to help you if you're not composing it the right way.
It actually worked twice for him.
Yeah,
but
he should be happy that it worked twice.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But to hate on Tyler,
a lot of niggas don't
is
get that
crazy.
long of a run, man.
That's a fact.
With that much, no disrespect, but he had a 2-album run with mediocre music. You feel me?
This is very true. This is not a lie.
A 2-album run, mediocre music,
Hey, man.
and you got number 1. So be happy, my nigga. Like,
That's a fucking fact. And also, like, I feel like he should appreciate that Tyler even did that much because Tyler put mad work into his fucking project.
facts.
Like, it's like I listen to it and it's like really like when you hear structure and you hear that somebody actually cares about like how their shit is structured, when you care that they care about instrumentation, when you they care about the background vocals, they care about what they're gonna say, like how they're gonna filter their voice, how they're gonna fix their chorus, like that shit is mad different from, no disrespect to Khaled, then I got a bunch of famous people that actually know what they're doing, and they're gonna send me their verse and their hook, and then I'm just throw it together. Like it just sounds different. So I feel like Tyler's album makes sense to be above that album on like just a fucking production and actual like the music.
I haven't heard Tyler's album yet. I heard it was
It's
good
pretty
though.
good, man. It's giving you
Well,
like
I'm
it
going
gave me
to.
like that
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to it for
NERD type vibe. He really like Pharrell's son.
Alright, I'm gonna check it. Cause I
Yeah.
ain't hear it yet.
Energy's a good song by Big Crit though.
I fuck with Chris. I just haven't. He hasn't caught my attention
He
recently.
also he on his more recent day shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the energy is like
Let's see what his new shit sound like. No.
nigga no. It's good though.
Yeah.
I didn't hear this.
Oh man.
Okay.
Yeah, he hasn't caught my attention, like I said.
The energy song is a better song than this one.
Yeah, it probably is. Let's see.
But he's also, it can catch your vibe. It's like a vibey song. You catch the vibe for a little bit, but
Not that he's a bad rapper. He produces.
Yeah.
He raps. I was a big Crit fan, yo. Like I was thinking he was the next up, but then I don't know.
He
His
just
next
stayed at
his
the
next
same-
2 projects wasn't that dope. They had some joints on it though.
that's a fact.
Yeah, that's more like the vibe I'm into. Alright, I'll check it out in my own free time.
That's a fact.
It's pretty good though.
Yeah, I mean, Big Crit is one of those artists that I feel like he got stuck kind of like in the same place, and then he decided that he wanted to make his shit more modernized.
Yeah.
But you can make your shit more modernized and still like stick to your roots, I guess.
Facts.
Because I feel like that's what like J. Cole and niggas like that be doing, and Young Thug and shit, and that's why they are big the way they are, and Kendrick and shit. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's a problem with like a lot of our favorite rappers from that blog era.
Yeah, they didn't know how to stay in front. Like they was used to, I'm gonna send my shit to this person and get it out there. But when shit switched to like streaming and niggas having to put content out, a lot of niggas got left to the wayside.
That's a fact.
It's more so about content now.
Anyone
Like, if
who
you don't
was-
got no content to back up your music, it's a dub.
That's a fact. And
So niggas be looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, look, my nigga, watch me work. Just watch me work.
You gotta
my
just
nigga.
have the content, man.
Listen, I'm
You
telling
can't
you.
be putting out the same shit that everybody else be putting out.
All right, let's get into this main topic though,
That's a
man.
fact.
So this when they see us documentary dropped, and a lot of people was saying like, oh, it's trauma porn and rah ray. And it was kind of weird to me. And I think it was one of those things where the internet kind of learns a new word and they just use it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's different when it's like history. You get what I'm saying? Like, they've done slave movie after slave movie after slave movie. Now that I get. Like, I get that. But depicting shit like that's going on right now to this day.
Like super recent.
It's super recent.
Like, that's not really trauma porn.
It's not trauma porn. Just because your emotions get messed up a little bit don't make it trauma porn. It mean that it was that real. Like, niggas be scared of their own emotions. Like,
nah, it's a fact.
You supposed to be mad. You supposed to feel away because that shit ain't supposed to happen. Like, well, I don't know what be wrong with people, bro. Like,
I just feel like
they are fucking crazy, bro. To think that something so crazy like that could happen in such recent times. That shit happened in 1989. Like,
I was born a year before.
I was just talking to my boy. We were talking about it with his mom, and I was like, if we was born 10 years earlier, we could have been right there with them.
Yep.
Type shit. And that's how crazy that shit is, because it's just like, there was really no evidence to put these men behind bars as fucking children. But the public media, like, pressure really led adults to do some shit like that.
To kids, my nigga.
That shit is fucking crazy. I just think the use of the trauma porn shit to not want to look at something or to not want to know that information is basically just people an excuse for them to be ignorant. Like an excuse to not look out that information and just to know your own history about like just who we are as people and how we're treated. Even though we know how we're treated, it's just like, we gotta know this information because, again, like you said earlier, it's not one of those things where it's like slave movies. All right, we have millions of slave movies. You know what I mean? Like,
we can't do shit about slavery right now.
We can't do nothing about it right now.
But this shit, we could do something about right now.
This is still happening.
Like right now.
To this day.
That's why it's so fucking important. And the shit was, people were saying shit like, well, shit like this happens and nobody does anything. No, you don't do anything. Like, there's people who see shit like that and get to work. And it's people who see shit like that and their eyes open up. It's people like y'all get scared and y'all don't do shit. Y'all just get emotional about shit, and y'all gotta stop internalizing shit and thinking that's everybody else's experience in life. A lot of us don't live in fear. That's what y'all do. And y'all need to get out of that shit because y'all are fucking adults. It's like talking to children sometimes.
I forgot who said it.
Dead ass. It's like talking to children sometimes.
I forgot who said it, but they really said that social media is just really projection and something else. But it literally is. Like, at the end of the day, I always hated when someone sees people spreading information about something and they're like, well, you're just retweeting, you're not doing nothing. Like, I feel like information, like things like that are like, nigga, what? You didn't put this information out. The fuck are you talking about? Like, let that person put that information out. Let them have that information out. Because just because your eyes aren't opened by it, don't mean that somebody else's eyes won't be opened by it. Don't mean that somebody else won't go out there and actually do something.
And Oprah is supposedly going to be interviewing the
Hold on, real quick. Let me get my petty bag.
No, don't worry, I'm right here in it. I'm right here in it. I'm this deep
Remember when
in
y'all
the petty
said
bag.
that Oprah was gonna be a great president? Last two situations, what'd she do? Interview do those interviews with that Michael Jackson doc that got redacted, deleted off all platforms. Her interview's gone, and at the time she assisted the media and persecuting those Central Park 5 kids, and even after they were innocent, she was saying that she didn't believe them, and she maintained their guilt till very, very late on. So for her to now be interviewing the Central Park 5 is completely crazy to me. I wonder if they're gonna press her about that shit.
It's wild. that
It's
Oprah
extremely wild.
give away like 10 cars, and everybody's like, "Yo, just Oprah's for the people.
Oprah's for the people.
She's for the fucking people." Like, it's just like she's a safe black.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy to say.
Safe for who?
Especially for white people.
Oh,
Yeah.
she ain't safe for us.
She's not safe for us, but it's crazy to say because at the end of the day, like, yes, people will have their own self-interest and shit and looking out for themselves and their bread and their money and they gotta pay this and they gotta pay that.
Yep.
But she's a billionaire. Like,
A billionaire, dude.
you gotta realize that, like, when it comes to certain things, like, nigga, you wouldn't lose that much bread, like, if you redacted everything that you fucking said, like, as soon as possible. But, I mean, she's gonna try now, right, with her interview?
The thing is, it's like,
She's using.
it's like,
people that she shouldn't be paying
to the
for
people
bread.
who, since they've been exonerated and they still think like the cops and the Linda Fernstein lady, like all these people who are like, yo, they still like it doesn't matter, like they still did it, all this crazy shit. Like, how could
Wait, hold on. Oprah was an executive producer on the Central Park 5 series.
she was?
Oprah Winfrey is interviewed the exonerated five for special focus on Alva Jordan when they see it's the debut on Netflix and on June 12th.
She's
Winfrey will serve as an executive producer on the series
And
is
objectively, it's the biggest fan. Click on the biggest fan thing. What did she say?
Okay. Oh, what? What is happening?
That's crazy. That's a crazy quote.
You see that shit? Let's see. This is crazy.
Damn it. Let me see your phone. Colton.
This is crazy. You see how they rewrite history like right in front of your face?
Go to Twitter.
Ain't it crazy how they rewrite history right in front of your face?
Yeah, that's
crazy.
No, wrong person.
Wait, she had beef with the Central Park 5 victim?
Okay.
What's that?
Central Park. This is a transcript of Oprah interviewing the woman who was attacked.
Okay, yeah.
After reflecting on how amazing my recovery was, I thought there's got to be something else going on here. Another thing that may have helped my healing was that I didn't harbor resentment towards the boys who attacked me. That was the jogger. This is Oprah. That seems impossible to me. I harbor resentment, and I just read about it in the paper. I focused, this is the jogger again. I focused on all the positives, and I realized I had seen both the best and the worst of humanity. Oprah. After you were raped, sodomized, beaten with a pipe, dragged, and left for dead, you can honestly say you looked at those boys in the courtroom and harbored no resentment? Oprah was really like pushing that resentment. She was like, nah, I hate them niggas. And the jogger finished with, right, perhaps I've been able to do this because I have no memory of the attack, but I'll tell you what, I didn't feel wonderful about the boys' defense attorneys. Whatever. She ain't really had nothing to say. But that was Oprah. Oprah going ham. Oprah going ham, man. Oprah
Hold on, let me see something.
going
I
very
think that's
hard.
Hold on, let me see something else. I saw something else in this thread too.
Oh, there was more.
Oh no, maybe that was it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Oprah's insane.
I mean, she's also a media person, so
Yeah, she's insane.
that's how they fucking do it.
She's insane.
She's smoking the crack.
She is insane.
She's smoking the crack. Easily.
Easily. I don't like it.
Because like
Oprah's fucking insane. Oh, but at the same time, like again, she's a billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
She's fucking a person in media.
Mm-hmm.
So you already know that every media person, their job is to be flip floppy.
Mm-hmm.
Like their job is to, in the moment, whatever's happening, like the Smithereens episode. In the moment, whatever's happening, they're supposed to care about it deeply.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the narrative changes, they're supposed to change with the narrative.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit is whack. That shit is just whack, boy. Like, it's like, Oprah could have easily been like, because around the time when she interviewed the jogger, didn't they have the information about the other guy? Like, how they was like, how it seemed like the other guy.
they always had the information.
They always had to feel like they always had that information about the other guy who got locked up again around that same time. And I feel like that was, what was it public information? I'm not sure. We probably have to look this up. But
Yeah.
I feel like if she also read the thing and seen that there was information about this other dude, like, what's up?
Right. Right. I don't know, man. You guys judge for yourselves. That's what I say.
Oprah's shaky.
That's a
as
fact.
fuck, man.
Oprah's mad shaky.
Fuck Sean King.
Oprah's shaky, man.
But
Fuck Sean King, man.
that trauma porn shit is whack. Though,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, facts. We gotta stop using that as an excuse.
Like shit has to be told. You gotta repeatedly tell these shits until the injustices stop.
And here's what
that's
happens
just
too.
it.
So when we do that, right? Here's what we're saying, right? Because we're emotional, we're deciding at this point. This is what they do. They use our emotions against us. They say, "Oh, so y'all don't want trauma porn," and now they're gonna label your history as trauma porn because your history isn't good. You get what I'm saying? So what happens with that? They start to erase your history because it's what? Trauma porn. They're not going to tell your history to you now because it affects you.
And you just got shit repeating itself, not even knowing what's going on.
That's why
Because
they
ain't
did-
no difference between the Central Park 5 and the Jenna 6.
And that's also why they did that shit in the past when they made slave interns in that textbook in Texas. You know what I'm saying? When we talk about shit like trauma porn,
Shit, the
and
Jenna
we say,
6
"Oh,
was in
nigga,
the
we know that this
2000s.
happened."
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, "Oh, so since you know, we don't need to print this.
We don't need to tell your kids, right? So now it's the kids that get affected. We as adults got to get the fuck out of our emotions. Like, you grown, bro.
You gotta realize it's bigger than rap, nigga. Every
You
time.
grown, bro. It's
Like,
over.
we're adults. Like, we have to spread this information to our children, as fucked up as it seems, because at the end of the day, that's the reality of the world that
You
we
grown,
fucking
bro.
live
It's
in.
hilarious. You grown, bro.
We grown, bro.
I'm just
It's
telling
a fucking
you
fact.
that.
That's
man.
it.
Son,
Grown, bro.
you grown, bro. Like, I don't got no empathy for no grown people. Like, y'all grown. Y'all not kids no more. You 35. Oh, I'm trauma porn. It's gonna make me bad. And nothing's gonna happen. You big ass bitches, man.
Do something.
Get in the field, punk ass niggas. You niggas is grown, son.
Niggas gotta stop talking and start doing shit, son.
That's it.
fucking all
That's
there is,
it.
man.
That's it. If you mad, do something, pussy.
Speaking of that,
I'm telling you,
fuck
do
the
it.
Warriors. Offensive foul. Them niggas is looking dead, boy.
I know a dead fish when I see one.
First of all,
And I give it the Izzy dead kick.
Yo, I hope LeBron pull up to Game 5, bro, in all black, like dressed like a pimp with a fur on, nigga, like Joe Namath, just like in the fucking front.
Oh
nigga.
my
I'm just telling y'all right
The
now.
slander, I'm going to
Y'all-
give
The reign of slander for Stephen Curry and the Warriors are gonna be amazing. Yo, light skin slander is
I
back.
seen a tweet. Seen a tweet, and it gave a timeline of Steph's of the Warriors run.
I seen that.
And it said 1 because
Clay and Love was out. Not Clay,
Kyrie and Love were out.
Yep.
Lost because Kyrie and Love were back. 1 because of KD. C3. Lost because KD was out.
Damn.
I'm just saying, yo, listen.
Don't you guys ever fucking talk shit
You
about
know what's
KD
crazy?
ever again.
Nah,
It's
fuck
his
it. We ain't even
team,
gonna talk
bro.
about
That
KD because
shit's
KD's
crazy.
in the back laughing.
Nah, I know.
KD's gonna
He's
finish
having a good time.
KD's gonna finish his career with more rings than Steph Curry.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that. What's funny to me though is that for this whole series, like every time the Warriors lose, and I feel like their dynasty loses a little, it looks a little muckier. It gets a little murkier every time. It's like, oh, that look. Those diamonds was fake, huh?
Oh,
every time that happened, nobody don't bring up LeBron no more.
They can't.
And it's like all of the shit that niggas was saying for years of what was going on, niggas was just like, nah, y'all just making excuses for LeBron. Like,
here's the thing. Let me tell you the secret. Let me tell you the secret to this hating shit, man. Let me tell you how we do this hating shit. Let me tell you how we do this hating shit. What you trying to make sense of don't make no sense, bro. This is what I'm gonna tell you.
Oh no, I'm not trying to make sense of it. I'm not even trying to make sense of it. I'm just saying, like, LeBron always been better than these niggas. And he's proved that to us every time he played these niggas.
Yes.
Because his numbers was outstanding.
Right. But Steph gave us a nice reason to
Oh no, this is a fact. This is a fact. We can't. Yo, listen, I be trying to explain to niggas. Kobe got this same shit in the early 2000s. Niggas used to, doesn't matter how great Kobe was. I heard niggas hating on Kobe the night he scored 81.
Yeah, of course. Because niggas hated Kobe.
Let me tell you a secret. The night Kobe scored 60 on his final game is when I was like, all right, I'll stop hating.
That's literally everyone. No, okay. Let me talk about this. I'm gonna talk about this for 2 minutes.
Yo, this is amazing.
Let me talk about this for 2 minutes.
I was like, who is this nigga?
So,
who is this nigga? Is this Michael Jordan?
Hold on.
This guy's pretty good.
For my entire life.
Tell that nigga take the mask off. That's Michael Jordan.
For my entire life of loving Kobe, I have always heard this nigga shoots so much, it don't even fuck. Why is he shooting so much? This nigga needs to stop shooting.
Last game,
the nigga shoots the most he ever shot, and niggas are like, this is fucking amazing. You know what? I respect this guy. I respect him.
I seen Kobe pass the ball. I'm watching that. I forgot who I was watching.
He earned my respect.
I believe I was watching that game with you and somebody else. Yeah. And I'm like, whoever was in the room with us was like, why the fuck you pass the ball?
I remember that. And there was somebody that hate Kobe too. And I deadass remember that. And I was just like, oh
shit.
Man,
Yo, listen.
It was amazing. It was the most Kobe way to go.
Let me tell you something.
And I'm pretty positive from 85 to at least 92, niggas used to hate on Michael Jordan every day of their life. It's just what happens when you're the best.
You know what's wild?
Jesus Christ.
I recently found some old heads that hate Jordan. And the way they speak on him is literally how we shit on LeBron. Like I've literally seen an old head that was like,
I'm the nigga that's the hating old nigga that's carrying on tradition.
That's a fact.
I gotta be that person. I'm sorry.
I gotta hate on
Let me tell you something. The only people my only favorite players have ever been Michael Jordan, AI, and Melo. Those are my only favorite players ever. I've never been a fan of the best player in the league.
I feel that.
On purpose.
The wild shit is that Melo was my nigga when he came in the league. Like, Melo's still my nigga.
Him and LeBron was my favorite players.
LeBron, I don't know, man.
I was a big fan of LeBron pre-Heat.
And you know why?
I was kind of mad Melo went with Jordan instead of
You know what's mad funny? You know what's mad funny? I only respected Melo because he used to bust LeBron's ass. Yeah. Like, literally, I used to, like, when they would play, like, LeBron's team would win sometimes. And then, like, Melo's team would win sometimes.
Amazing.
But they had a good little
their rivalry when they go at each other, niggas is both wilding. And I like that shit.
To this day.
Because,
exactly.
And that's also when I realized I started respecting LeBron. Because LeBron went back down against Melo.
Hold up, we're going on course though. Cool. Fuck that. Yo, Danny Green hit a 3, and I watched Steph Curry get so sad.
Yeah.
I also watched Danny Green point up at the scoreboard and go look at the score to somebody on the Warriors. I was like, oh, he's talking hot shit. I like this. I like it. First of all, Kawhi Leonard is my favorite basketball player right now.
First of all, this would have happened in 2016-17 if Zaza
didn't murder him. This is Zaza's fault. Now that I'm thinking about it, this is all Zaza's fault. This is the revenge tour.
Just remember, man.
Oh, man, that's amazing.
I just need
niggas told me, it's gonna be even easier without KD because they play best together.
When Kawhi get his
I
finals,
told niggas,
these niggas gonna get ran.
When Kawhi gets finals MVP, I need him to just be like, thanks, Zaza.
They out here getting ran. Those are men.
I need him to get the MVP and say, boy, man, gets paid.
Boy,
and
man
then
gets
walks
paid,
out,
man.
bro.
Fuck out of here.
That's pretty much it. That's amazing, bro.
It's amazing.
It's
fucking
amazing.
love it.
I just really want them to win tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it'd be a gentleman's sweep. Get these niggas the fuck out of here. KD laughs at these niggas.
Dark skin niggas is back now with braids.
That's
KD to the Nets.
Braids are back.
KD and Kyrie to the Nets.
Yeah,
looking more likely every day. Knicks, I'm sorry.
Pretty great.
Y'all
I mean,
got
the Knicks
young
gonna be
niggas,
good though.
though.
They
Y'all
might
got-
get AD.
Y'all got young niggas.
Yeah, we gonna be straight. I'm not
They
tripping.
gonna get
I
some
don't
money.
think they not gonna trade. If they don't get them, if they don't get one of them niggas, I don't think they're gonna trade that pick. I don't think they're gonna trade.
But y'all gonna have RJ. Y'all good, man.
Yeah, I'm not tripping. I'm down for a slow build. Like whatever happens to me, whatever happens.
I think
I'm cool.
I changed my opinion.
I feel like that's how
I
Big
think-
Sen should always look at shit.
I think you helped me change my opinion on who the Lakers should draft. I think we should take Cam.
Yeah,
I
I
think
should definitely take Cam.
LeBron-
We don't take Cam. Y'all, if y'all get Cam, get Brandon the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
LeBron too.
Well, they're the same.
But they're
not
the
same player because
I think LeBron can still
Cam is a
probably
killer.
get AI.
Wherever KD don't go, LeBron's going there.
yeah.
Knicks finally gonna get LeBron.
Let's
That
get
would
it.
be fire.
Let's get it.
That would be
Trade him
fire.
to New York, baby. Bring Braun to New York so I can be a fan of his for his last year being good.
Nah, he got like 2 more.
Alright. Let's find a way.
Yeah, fine way.
Oh, final hey. Yo. Fuck alcohol.
Yeah, I feel that. My final hate is hey, listen, man. I hate when people be like, yo, people saying such and such don't look good. Y'all just hating. Let me tell you something.
It don't look good.
Look, because this what happens with people. People see a lot of retweets on one picture and think everybody looks that good. They're like, oh, neon green is in. Baby. You got mad extra midsection. You got mad extra midsection.
girl,
You see, she Coke bottle shape. You looking like an icy. But
Baby girl, you're like a wide glow stick.
Oh my god.
it's like wigs, man. It's like wigs, B. Like,
Nah, everybody
you see how,
do,
like, chicks see a wig on a shorty on the timeline, a couple joints go viral. They like, oh, all us Thotty McDougal's is gonna look good in these wigs, and y'all go on these bad wigs and bad shapes in neon green,
Baby
looking
girl,
crazy.
Baby girl, baby girl,
Stop
baby
it
girl,
with the neon
baby girl.
green,
You
stop
look
it.
like a Power Rangers villain.
You look like a green screen. You just look like a green screen.
Baby girl.
Yo, we could shoot a video in front of your whole navel.
Baby girl, baby girl. You look like the inside of a kiwi. Can you please?
I mean, some of y'all look good with it, but some of y'all don't. I just feel like when it comes to that, you just gotta figure out what looks good on you and then rock.
Yeah, like y'all be like, oh, this is hot. It look good on me. Like that's how I think. Like
Yo,
people do. Like,
that's
oh,
why- yo.
That's in. It look good on me.
That's why we get those posts. That's why we get those posts when the girls are like, "This dress don't look like that," and it'll be like a thick model wearing a dress, and then she wearing it is mad droopy and crazy.
It's like you're not thick. You're not thick. Why would you think it would?
You realize that's
I'm
not
sorry.
for you.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, that's my final hate.
That's all right. That was perfect, actually. My final hate is just, damn, man.
Get
It's
rid of
just,
the get lost.
fuck it.
Yeah,
That's it.
anal. Hate chant.
Hey.
Oh, my final hate is, nigga, why Black Mirror make video games gay, man?
Any of you niggas invite me to fucking Street Fighter fight?
I don't need that.
Fuck you
Ain't
up.
no fighting games.
No fighting
no
games.
VRs, nigga. I don't need
No
none of that
no
shit.
VRs. I'm not even buying the VR.
Fuck all that.
I don't even know what a VR is.